increase physical damage, adds 1 to 3 fire damage, adds 2 to 4 cold damage. Holy crud. That's a pretty fucking decent weapon, like straight off the bat. Let's move this stuff over to here so we still can use our heavy strike in that. Now we need a shield so we can actually get started in Sword of the Board stuff. So we're going full armor shield. We're not going for intelligence shield. We're not going for evasion shield. We're just going for full armor shield. Let's see if we can get lucky again. Splinter 1. Okay. Armageddon Emblet. Splinter Tar Shield. 9% increase armor. Regenerate 1.1 life per second. 10% lightning resistance. 6% increased stun and block recovery. And reflects 2 physical damage to melee attackers. Okay, and we still have enough we can get our get some gear to start us out. So let's go for random armor body. Random... I'm saying your name quite a bit here. Random armor helmet. Random armor boots. And random armor gloves. We've got a full set of gambled gear. Miracle Palm, plus 8 dexterity. We can change the stats around over time, the skills that come with it. You can get the items that let you kind of change them about. So we have 186, let's get a belt, or always just handy to have. And that's all we have. Yeah. So let's see, we'll see how he looks when we get out of here. So let's put on our chest piece, our gloves. We need to move them over to the helmet. And there's our greaves. And there's our belt. But you'll get items which are... That one... No, that's the one that adds a modifier. You get one that also kind of randomizes the modifiers that are already on it. So you can kind of adjust your place and adjust your gear as much as you want. So we'll put this onto our helmet. So we still have the skill. The rest of this we shall just sell on.
Yes.
So that gives us a wee bit of a start. It doesn't give us a massive advantage because gear gets changed quite often in this game. But that'll give us a wee bit of a start. Let's go over to this slot, is where I put all this stuff. Let's see, have we got all the quests accepted? No, we haven't. We have to get off, talk to you. Torquely. Torquely?
Forget I asked. We exiles have no history.
Okay, well, we've got Ground Slam, Molten Strike, and Shield Crush. Swipe your shield, dealing area damage in 3 waves in front of you. Enemies can't be hit by 2 of the waves when they overlap. Or we have Ground Slam. Slams the ground in front of you, creating a wave that travels forward and damages enemies with an increased chance of stun. The wave deals more damage to closer enemies, requires axe, mace, scepter, staff, or on arm. So that's not going to work for us because we are using sword. Molten Strike, I don't really like it too much. It does physical fire, calls balls of fire, molten magma to launch 4 from the enemies you hit. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, hey, we're going to go for the Molten Strike. So let's put the Molten Strike. We're going to... No, I don't want to destroy it. I want to place that, socket that onto here instead of the Heavy Strike. We'll put the Heavy Strike there. Let's do this. And we're going to adjust here. See what I mean? By the way, I kind of wish that I could block off the X thing there. Let's go Molten Strike.
Welcome.
And we'll put here our Heavy Strike. Let's go. We're geared up. We're ready to progress. There's what the character looks like with her Gambler's gear.
Surrounded by living corpses, dying Moriathans.
With the defined skull on him. Yeah, Isaac kind of looks. He's Isaac coming on and taking on the whole look of a tank now. Cannibal. Molten Strike them. Oh damn. Okay. Goes through the mana quite quick, but it's pretty good. Gold, which we can use for doing more gambling stuff. Her court. Get out of my face. Oh yeah, no, just looking at that. It's actually pretty good if you can get that going well. If you can get the ability to have a wee bit of mana regen, or get items that have gain mana per kill. Oh yeah, I forgot how to put on my other frog. I want to have the ice one. I have an ice frog and a fire frog. Pets don't do anything, they're just there for cosmetic purposes. Where is my fire buddy? Radiant, purple. I do like my bird as well. Ice. There we are. Ghost. No, let's go Splint Helmet. Let's give our character a wee bit more character. Give him a flaming defied skull. There we are. Fire Frog. Just like that. His head is on fire. So if you can get like mana on kill, or like a higher mana regen, like a couple of mana per second, then you could make good use of that Molten Strike. But as of now, I think we'll probably just use it for boss fights, because we still have multiple enemies with our normal ones, and at the minute we're tanky enough that we're actually able to stand our ground against these enemies. So we don't need to really use our Molten Strike at the minute. Stop that, that's just rude. But yeah, this is a part of my stream of first today. 4 years I've been streaming. So I have. 4 years today. I became affiliate in 2021. So this is my stream of first basically. Which wasn't actually too bad, because I think I became affiliate. I think I was like, thank you very much, Dequina. I think I had like 100 followers or something when I finally got to the affiliate. So did the only thing, yeah, 4 years. That's brutal to think. So basically, in 4 years, so if it was about 100 that I became affiliate with, then in 4 years, don't forget, in them 4 years I took a massive break out of it, like for about a year or so. So about 3 years of non-stop of streaming properly. I got to 4 times my amount that I got affiliate with. You did, yeah. You know, like, so your affiliate, your streaming person may not be far behind me. But yeah, it's crazy to think like that, isn't it? I am. What is that I'm at? 447, I believe. But don't worry, you know, like, I don't really follow numbers that much.
I cannot carry this.
To me, it'll all come with time. You know what I mean? So I'm going to return to town. Where's my portal scroll? Did I pick one up? Yeah, I did there. Got some shit to sell off here. Come back here, finish exploring here. Go check out the next area. But for a free-to-play game, you know, there's so much in the game, like, it's crazy. Look, you even see here, like, this is the actual start now. Look how many people are just hanging about here. You know, like, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, look how many people are hanging about here. This game ain't dying anytime soon. People kept going on about Path of Exile is going to die, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. It's not. It's nowhere near dying. And with them doing constant new seasons, constant new ladders, you know, and also doing constant updates to it and adding new things into it. You know, they have planned new classes and all to come into it, and they've got 1 and 2, but they're 2 completely different entities. You know, Path of Exile 2 is going to tailor to more other people. Some other people where Path of Exile 1 might seem a wee bit harder, but they've done changes in Path of Exile 2 that, you know, they learned from in Path of Exile 1, but they're 2 separate games completely. And Grinding Gears, the ones that made it, they're absolute legends to talk to and support. Because I was getting stuff changed and fixed, and they were absolutely amazing. You know, so I can't fault them, you know, in that sense. Okay, so let's give her the medicine thing. I think we're going to go for...
serums and salves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Rayclass than merely suffer.
Quicksilver flask.
To offer in return, but please take something and thanks for what you
Chance to bleed. Ancestral Call. I think that could be good for Molten Strike. Supports melee strike skills, causing them to also strike at extra targets simultaneously. The extra targets must be a minimum distance from the user. So basically, if I'm surrounded by multiple people, if I have that linked to my Molten Strike, I use Molten Strike, it's going to hit multiple enemies around me, which means that's going to send off multiple balls of magma from each of the enemies it hits. So I think that could be a good game plan with the Molten Strike. It sounds good in my head. So it does. Bleeding's good as well, but I think I'm more interested in this. And if I can get a gear that has 3 reds connected, I could have Molten Strike, Ancestral Call, and another red gem connected to it. So in my head that sounds like a good combination. Yeah, I know, like, I'm not sitting on thousands or whatever, but that'll come over time. And that's never really been my goal. To grow, yes, it's good to grow, but that's never really been my goal. As anybody that knows me, or knows my history in the streaming world, my goal has always been to just have people to chat to, make friends,